Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, and after a week of what seemed like doom and gloom, people starting to doubt this coaching staff, starting to doubt Spire Sports Group, seems like Tennessee has been able to create a little bit of buzz around the program once again this weekend. A lot of kids on campus, obviously headlined by five-star quarterback Nico Iamaleava. A lot of talk about the five-star offensive tackle Francis Mauigoa. Dropped a video on him earlier today. It seems things may be trending in the right direction. Make sure you go check out that video. But also just a lot of talent on campus. Tennessee coming out of the weekend. 3 new crystal ball predictions. We're going to get into that. We're going to take a look at it. But again, look at this article from VAWLS 24/7 Sports. It's a headline. You got to be a member of the channel to see it, but you can look at it and see VAWLS commit tight end Ethan Davis, 4-star tight end. I ain't gonna say too much. I don't want to blow anybody up, but just stay tuned. We are about to shock the world. That is the quote from Ethan Davis. Again, you got to be an insider over at VAWLS 24/7 to take a look at that article. But the bottom line is Ethan Davis putting it out there into the world that Tennessee is about to do big things. Can they close the door? Again, we've got 3 crystal ball predictions that we're going to get into, but a lot of big-time talent that we're also going to have to see how this plays out. It's not part of these predictions, but what about guys like Hunter Osborne, 4-star defensive lineman? I think Tennessee had an opportunity to make some momentum there this weekend. Did they do enough? 2 big-time defensive backs, 2 big-time corners. Jordan Matthews, 4-star corner out of Louisiana. Jakeem Jackson, made a video on him prior to the weekend. He is a big-time target, 4-star defensive back out of Florida. Did the Vols create enough momentum there? We got the recruit. We got the commit from John Slaughter, 3-star safety out of Mississippi. Come to find out, he has been a silent commit for a while, but now he is in the boat. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about these guys that are crystal ball prediction. I think they're going to add some nice depth as we continue to move forward. Before we get going, make sure you smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts, we're not insiders, we are fans just like you. If you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe, click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. You guys know the catchphrase by now. For the fans, by the fans. The boys over at Volunteer Utility Services are fans just like you and I. They handle all commercial and residential excavation needs, utilities, septic tanks, irrigation installs, dog fences, and more. They also do landscaping, masonry, concrete work, and junk removal. Give them a call, 865-320-6194. That's 865-320-6194. Check them out on social media. I'll drop the links to that in the description below. For the fans, by the fans. Show some love for not only an East Tennessee local business, but also a member of the Talkin VAWLS family. Volunteer Utility Services. So again, 3 crystal ball predictions coming in for the Vols over the weekend, coming off of these visits. Again, a lot of momentum. I know we throw that word out there a lot, but it's the world of recruiting. It's the way it works. The first one, Christian Conyer, 6'1", 170 pounds, out of Kentucky. The On3 consensus has him ranked as the 5th best player out of the state of Kentucky. And this has been kind of an interesting one because he's a guy that was really trending heavily to Tennessee, the last few weeks or so. He takes the official up to Kentucky, and then all the momentum seems to shift there. I mean, you can see on the screen, they've got Kentucky way out front, 77.9%. Could Tennessee do enough to get that momentum back? And it sounds like they did. So much so that Steve Wiltfong puts in the crystal ball prediction this morning for Christian Conyer to end up at Tennessee. And again, 3-star defensive back. Nice piece to this class. And again, don't get caught up in star rankings. Don't say because they're a 3-star, they're never going to be anything. They're adding some nice pieces to this defense. A defense that's already got Caleb Herring, the #1 player in the state of Tennessee, 4-star edge rusher. You've got Sylvester Smith, a 4-star safety already in the boat. Again, the news this week. John Slaughter makes it official. He commits. Jack Luttrell. They're adding some nice players on the defensive side of the ball, but now Christian Conyer trending towards Tennessee. Now, another name the crystal ball prediction went in for this morning. Again, this one was made by Steve Wiltfong. Now, all 3 players that I'm going to mention here, all 3 players were on campus this weekend. And listening to Nico talk about everybody that was on campus, getting to meet with guys, talk to guys, there seemed to be, I saw one poster on VolQuest say, it really seems to me like most of these guys that were on campus this weekend are VAWLS. Now, was it scheduled that way intentionally? Or is it just circumstances that this is the last weekend before we go into the dead period? So they wanted to wrap up with Tennessee. They wanted to give Tennessee the last swing at things, and that's why it seems to be very orange-tinted glasses this weekend coming out of the visits. But the second player with the crystal ball prediction by Steve Wiltfong this morning, Jeremiah Telander. He is a linebacker, 6'3", 209 pounds. You can see there the on-3 consensus has him ranked as the 74th linebacker in the country. But this coaching staff likes him. Good relationship with him. He has seemed to be kind of trending towards Tennessee all along. So did this final official visit, is this what kind of seals the deal and gets Jeremiah Telander into the boat? He's, talked a lot about the family atmosphere, and I know we kind of say that a lot, but it's the reality of the situation. These kids love this coaching staff. They love that they are authentic. And he's talked a lot about relationships in previous interviews, has a great relationship with Coach Brian Jean-Marie. So again, Jeremiah Telander, 3-star linebacker, also predicted to Tennessee. The last player that got predicted just this morning, guys. These are just coming in this morning from Steve Wiltfong, and that is Tyree Weathersby. Now, he doesn't have a ranking on On3, does not have a ranking on 24/7 Sports, but he is listed as a 3-star defensive lineman over at Rivals.com. 6'4", 250 pounds, a guy that he plays the edge out of Georgia, but I think he's going to be able to add some more weight. Rodney Garner probably end up moving him inside. But the bottom line, again, we talk about momentum and buzz. The last week was doom and gloom. Everybody was down on this coaching staff, starting to ask questions. I asked some questions. I think they were fair to ask. But you got to realize, too, Tennessee was swinging for the fences for guys like Carnell Tate, for some big-time targets, and that always doesn't go your way. We had the Talkin VAWLS meet and greet yesterday. Had a great time hanging out with a lot of the listeners of this channel. Appreciate everybody that came out, hung out with myself, Dauber, Xavier, Snake was in the house. Good time hanging out with you guys. But we were talking about it, you're going to swing, and when you're competing with the schools like Ohio State, schools like Georgia, Alabama, you're not always going to win in those situations. But the fact that Tennessee was in the mix coming out of this last season and just where this program was when Josh Heupel took over, you've got to call a spade a spade. You got to realize where we're at. You got to put a lot of stock and value into the fact that Josh Heupel was able to get Nico in the boat. That's absolutely huge for this class of 23. But now they're taking a swing at some more guys on campus this week. Again, you've got Christian Conyer, Jeremiah Telander, Tyree Weathersby, all crystal ball predicted to Tennessee, but the other guys on campus. Can Tennessee make a move for the Jordan Matthews, the Jakeem Jackson, the guys? Hunter Osborne is a big one. Can Tennessee get it done? We'll find out. But again, he was on campus, all the talent around him, orange glasses, family atmosphere. We will see if Tennessee is going to be able to close the deal. Another guy on campus, Jeremiah Cobb, 4-star running back. Sounds like Clemson, Auburn, Tennessee type fight here. Can Tennessee get in the mix there and pick up a big-time playmaker? Really like what Jeremiah Cobb brings to the table. But again, nice pieces added, more depth added in this class of 23. Rewind a year ago, guys, just 1 year ago. Look where we were at in the class of 22 at this point in the game. Tennessee was so far behind, but Josh Heupel is adding some guys into the boat as of right now. Tennessee's got 11 guys committed to this class of 23. You take these 3 crystal ball predictions, you get them in the boat, you're up to 14, and then you take a swing at the guys like Hunter Osborne and Francis Mauigoa, and let's see how it plays out. How big can this class get? Hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about the predictions? What do you think about the guys like Hunter Osborne, Francis Mauigoa? How can this coaching staff finish off the class of 23? Hit that comment section and let me know what you guys think. Also, make sure you hit that thumbs up on the way out the door, and don't forget to check out the official merchandise of the Talkin VAWLS Network. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. Any and all support greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to all the new members of the channel. If you want to join the channel, you can hit that join button down below for as little as 99 cents per month, you get access to custom Talkin' Vols emojis, fan call-in shows, all kinds of fun things. But you also financially support what we are trying to do with this channel, and that support allows us to create more content for you. So thank you guys for the support. We appreciate it. We love you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. This is the Talkin' Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.